I've never scammed anyone a day in my life. The entire narrative is unfair. It's destroying my life inside and out. Those are the words of FaZe Banks just a few moments before he stepped down as the CEO of FaZe. In a leaked message, he blamed his longtime friend Adin Ross for a crypto collapse that wiped out millions. But Ross fired back, calling Banks his brother while exposing the betrayal that cut deep. So, what actually happened with the MLG Coin disaster? A meme cryptocurrency that went from 200 million to essentially worthless, leaving fans broke and friendships destroyed. Was this all a planned rug pull? Who's really to blame? And why does this keep happening in the streaming world? Want to dig deeper? Head to SLOTSTREAMERS.BIO for exclusive bios, massive wins, and all the drama. For those who don't know, FaZe Banks isn't just some random gamer. He's the co-founder and former CEO of FaZe Clan, one of the biggest esports organizations in the world. Real name Richard Bankson. The 33-year-old built an empire from Call of Duty trick-shotting videos into a multi-million-dollar brand. And along the way, he managed to become one of the internet's favorite people. Adin Ross? He is the king of Kick, known for his NBA 2K streams, celebrity collabs, and yes, those controversial gambling streams with Drake. The 24-year-old has been both praised and criticized for his unfiltered content, with his chat going absolutely nuts from time to time. However, what's important here is their relationship. These two weren't just business associates, they were actually tight. Adin even claimed he owned 20% of FaZe Clan earlier this year, which makes this whole mess even more complicated. They co-streamed together, invested in projects together, so when Banks allegedly threw Adin under the bus for a crypto scam, it wasn't just business, it was personal. Let's talk about MLG Coin, officially called 360 No Scope 420 Blazed, because of course it was. This coin was marketed a little bit differently than most rug pulls, instead pushed as the culture coin of gaming, playing on all those Mountain Dew and Doritos MLG memes we grew up with. The coin launched in October 2024 on the Solana blockchain. It instantly pumped like crazy, going from a $3 million market cap to over $150 million in a few short days. And some sources even say it hit 200 million at its peak. For those unfamiliar, rug pull is a scam where creators of a cryptocurrency suddenly pull out all the money from the liquidity pool, making the coin worthless and leaving investors with nothing. Think of it like someone draining a swimming pool while you're still swimming. And that's exactly what investors claim happened here. The coin crashed from those highs down to around $12 million, wiping out millions in fan investments. Before we get into the nitty-gritty details of the scandal, we need to understand just how close these guys were. Banks and Ross would hop on each other's streams to try and clip farm all the time. Adin would bring the young audience and edgy humor, while Banks brought the FaZe credibility and business connections. Just this April, Adin even stated that he had a 20% stake in FaZe Clan, which was after they left the public markets, meaning he made a deal personally with Banks.
And Ricky, you're my big brother. You always believed me from the day one when I first was not really pulling that many. I was pulling good viewers, but you found me and you brought me to that mainstream level and you brought me to that house. I didn't have to pay rent, and you introduced me to, you know, someone in my life who mattered at one point, and you did a lot for me, bro. And you always believed in me. You always really knew that I was. Will. You knew you and Rice, and you knew it, bro. You knew it. And I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. I wouldn't be here without you, bro. Without FaZe Banks. So that means a lot to me. The world to me.
On July 28, 2025, everything exploded. A screenshot leaked from the MLG official main chat shows a message allegedly from Banks, and boy, did he point fingers. The leaked message read, "Adin Ross fucked this up. This community dumped on him buying, used him as exit liquidity. His ego got hurt, blamed Frank. He and Frank got into it privately. Adin despises Frank and spins and drives a narrative about Frank selling." Banks went on, "When I ran the thing up from F-King 3 million to 200 million organically, top blasted multiple times, invested a FK ton of money, and never ever sold. The only bad actor in this entire thing is Adin, point blank, period." For those who don't speak crypto, exit liquidity means Banks was claiming the crypto community used Adin's promotion as their chance to sell at the peak, leaving new investors holding worthless coins. Adin Ross confirmed the screenshot was real on his alternate Twitter account, but his response was heartbreaking. "The Banks screenshot is real. If you guys think that MLG being rugged was me, I'm sorry to tell you, it wasn't. There's a reason that the entire house is silent. Truth will come out eventually. I'm just more hurt by the fact that someone I call my brother is behind my back. During a July 30th stream, Adin went even further.
On my mom, on my dad, on everything I love, I made nothing off MLG Coin. And if you guys generally think that I did it, you're an absolute fucking retard. I made my wallet live on stream. I bought it on stream. You seen what happened to my shit. Like, you guys just think that I fucking made bread off that. You're an idiot. Explain it. I don't know anything about it. I'm so misinformed in that crypto world. How do you think do you think I genuinely understood what was going on? You fucking idiot. Do you?
But here's the thing. Adin claimed he made all the MLG promoters who appeared on his stream sign contracts, stating they didn't dump the coin during his broadcasts. His lawyer worked overtime creating these contracts to protect himself. Banks, on the other hand, posted that he actually lost money on MLG. He shared screenshots showing he sold his entire position for a loss of $106,475. He also claimed someone was running a $40,000, $50,000 smear campaign against him on Twitter. On July 28th, after initially saying he'd stream with Adin to clear the air, he instead announced his resignation. The pressure just became too much for Banks. That being said, FaZe, another founding member, called out Banks for blaming Adin. During a Twitch stream, Rain said,
bro, I genuinely couldn't believe it when I saw that message, especially like the way it was worded. When I read that at the end saying there's only one bad actor in this and it's Adin, I was like, what the fuck? Like, that was a crazy thing to read, right? Like, to me, I just can't believe, like, Adin, bro, I say it all the time. I fucking love Adin, man. Like, he is one of the most generous, kind people I've ever met in my life. Like, bro, he's even a way better man than me. It's like, he's put on so many people and they kind of left him in the dust when he wasn't brand friendly.
This isn't the first time we've seen influencers involved in crypto rug pulls, with several happening every single year. And it definitely won't be the last. The pattern is becoming disturbingly common these days. An influencer promotes a coin, it moons, then crashes, fans lose money, and the influencer claims innocence. Remember Ice Poseidon? In 2022, he literally admitted to taking $500,000 from his fans through his CX Coin project. When confronted by YouTuber CoffeeZilla, Ice straight up said,
"Yeah, I could give the money back. It is within my power, but I'm gonna look out for myself and not do that." I don't like know what else to say. That's just the most honest answer.
At least Ice was honest about his scam because, let's be real, it's Ice. You can't expect much else. The MLG situation, on the other hand, is much murkier, with both parties claiming innocence while pointing fingers. How many times will fans fall for these schemes? But whether this was planned or not, the result is the same. Fans who trusted these influencers lost money, real money. And while Banks and Adin fight over who's to blame, regular people are left with worthless tokens. The timing is rather suspicious too, as these coins pump right when influencers promote them, then crash shortly after. Either these influencers have the worst timing in the world, or there's something more coordinated happening. Banks has gone dark on social media, sticking to his word about stepping away from all this internet SHT. And FaZe Clan has only mentioned FaZe being a possible option. Adin? He's still streaming on Kick, but you can tell this has hit him hard. During that July 30th stream, the emotion in his voice when talking about Banks seemed real. But really, is there any chance of reconciliation? Honestly, probably not. That leaked message was brutal. Calling Adin the only bad actor in front of their entire crypto community? That's not something you come back from. Adin has yet again taken a massive reputation hit. But honestly, what's new? He's dealt with this before. However, for the streaming community, this is another hit to its reputation. Every crypto scam makes it harder for legitimate projects to gain trust. MLG Coin itself, it's essentially dead. After a brief bump during the drama, it got back to being worthless. The real losers here aren't Banks or Adin. They'll be fine financially. It's the fans who believed in the project, who thought they were investing in gaming culture, who trusted these influencers with their money. And that's the real tragedy of this whole mess. And if you're curious about the stories behind other streamers, head to SLOTSTREAMERS.BIO for deeper profiles and the drama that keeps viewers coming back.